Hey guys, how are ya? Herb Palmer from Lobster Lab Media, Pay Attention Films. I'm here with my buddy Alicia and our friend the owl with a broken wing. Who the owl? Who's on first?
Who's on second?
So, I'm going to call this the spiritual lessons of a broken wing. Alicia has an interesting story. I've known Alicia a long time. And 5 years ago, right? About?
5 years ago, yeah.
5 years ago, she was in a very traumatic car accident on 287, and she broke her wing, right?
Broke my left wing. My car was totaled by an 18-wheeler on 287. Truck went right inside, rammed right into my whole left side of my vehicle, head hit the side window, and miraculously I survived it. Well, my story is God didn't want me, and hell was afraid I was going to take over. So I'm here. However, there's a lot of neurological stuff. It's been a journey to look deep inside.
That's what I was going to ask you, was like the deep soul lessons. So when you have a traumatic accident, really any kind of accident.
You have corn on your face.
Oh, thank you. I hate when that happens. That happened back in the days. So stop that. What are like you had some deep spiritual lessons around like just stilling yourself, like being quiet, being in one place and sort of going deep, just in your life, right? Looking at your soul, your soul lessons.
Well, it's learning about you can fly on spirit's wings, however you need to be grounded.
That's right. Grounding is important.
And what happened was, apparently I was getting messages. I had hurt my ankle pretty badly, like almost 2 years prior to the accident. They wanted to do major reconstruction, but thank God in my toolbox I Reiki master, studied shamanism, vibrational medicine, very holistic minded, intuitive healer, that I had a lot in my toolbox to help.
So you had a lot of people to help.
And people to pray and send out that energy.
So I got a question. So you went partially through the medical part of it, and then partially through your own intuition and your own spiritual tools. So you did both, kind of.
Well, you have to, unfortunately, because our medicine does not allow alternative medicine. So
not yet.
You have to go. Yes, not yet. You have to go through regular channels, a neurologist, osteoporosis doctor, all that. But then just listening to your body, listening to pain, and its pain is be attention in the now.
Pain can be a messenger, right?
Right, and it can be, but it was all holistically that I did do it. I'm grateful that I've met beautiful people through it. I could say this now after 5 years. The first week, no, I wasn't saying that.
Right.
But I've done stuff for the Traumatic Brain Alliance. I have done stuff. I was a human guinea pig for Kessler. And it's been a hell of a trip.
So what advice would you have for people that have gone through a traumatic accident that are still in the healing process and they're searching for answers and searching for healing?
Listen to your intuition.
Good advice.
Be still and really listen to the inner voice, because your inner knowing has the answers. And really sit with that. I was lucky that Spirit guided me to websites to find what was going on in my body. I started learning all about the mechanics of the body. The body's actually a machine, but we hold a spirit. So it's really being with it and being surrounded by loving people. Get away from that toxic. It helped me get through of having my own separate boundary, because it allowed me, I had to with my conditions. And being in a toxic environment will not allow you to heal. So look at your healing of where you are.
Your environment.
Totally. And
the people,
you're
the people
eating,
around
the people around you. It's everything. It's nurturing your spiritual garden. Richie Havens would sing songs about your spiritual garden. Other people back then. It's important that you really, that's what you got to do, is like listen to your new ground.
Right.
And my new ground, I had to find a whole new way of living and accepting my condition, which I'm still not at that point, because every day is a new lesson, every breath is a new lesson. So it's been a trip, but you know what? Spirit will guide you with a wing, two wings, or a wing.
And it's the same wing, right? So,
it is actually,
so we found this, it had a broken wing and it was the same side.
Same side. So that's where it was pretty crazy, because,
Look, God bumps,
same left side, and it's, spiritual synchronicity is there. Pay attention. And that's a big thing, like listen to the whispers of the wind, the nature of the animals or what's coming to you, and take that moment of breath as a gift.
When we met again, right, we both saw crows, crow messages, right?
Yeah, it was a crow message, and I hadn't seen him for like 10 years, but he was still in my dreams and all that, and we knew we're still connected, because that's what spiritual brothers and sisters are. We always are still connected.
Exactly.
So either
exactly. So, and what about your little sign? What's it say?
Oh, here we go. Handle with care. Fragile.
Fragile.
No, it's a fragile. Fragile.
Handle with care.
Thank you. And we all need to handle.
And care for yourself.
Self-care.
Exactly.
Self-care. Broken wing, I still can do things.
Absolutely.
Doesn't mean that you're disabled. You're able to do things a
That's
different
right.
way.
It's a different.
Divine knows better than we know, so get out of the way.
That's right. Thanks, you guys. Herb Palmer
Thanks.
Jr.,
Take
Alicia,
care.
Love
Happy
Media.
fragility.
All right.
Love
See you
yous
soon.
all. Bye.